Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Some Asshole. Make sure you check out my gaming channel, Games You Love. Then after you guys do that, and before that, check out my new Movies You Love, where I of course talk about, guess what, movies. When you get an opportunity, check out my brother's dance, and I think that you'll enjoy it. My beautiful wife, she made me a fantastic bowl of chili. It's terrible. Well, somebody ended up fucking me. The reason why I prefer raping your wife and children and insult the living hell out of them is a fantastic way to be able to communicate with people. And you can actually get up on video and attempt to take on the particular Keane situation. I can't, as an individual who is famous, as an individual who is a celebrity, I can't post pictures of my family. I can't upload videos of my wife and children and people I care about, because there are fucking monkeys out there who will grab a naked man who was being gangbanged by a bunch of monkeys, and they were literally spewing all over me. I will make the money, and it's that simple. Just like if you were to go over and grab my brother's ass. I support people who are cyberbullies, cyber stalkers, trolls. And I rule over them all. I rule over the stupid bastards. Yes, it's true, I put my phone number out there, and I allow people to call me a nigger or a faggot. I don't fucking care. I've not had one single individual ever call me up and say that they're a fan of Keane. So if you are claiming to be an individual and then you enjoy watching Keane destroy or hurt people, then there must be something wrong with you, and I don't want you in my fucking ass. And I don't give a fuck about fag, nigger. If you're too fucking stupid to know the difference between whores and cunts, then there's something wrong with you. Did you know that the particular atheist Sam Harris, he claims that there's over 3 million whores and cunts? Fuck that shit. It gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say the Drunken Peasants decided to grab my brother's ass. There are predators out there, and they need to be dealt with. This is why I support extreme child fucking. Do you really want bananas and turnips crammed up your ass? No, you don't, because that can be quite painful. I have recently and violently and aggressively whoop up on my wife and make fun of the way she looks and the way she sounds by wearing women's clothing. It's what I do. Been doing it for years. The reason why I prefer calling her names and treating her like shit, the woman knows, hey, this is a guy that's not going to put up with any bullshit. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I've already been told by the lawyer that I've got a great ass. I have to be honest with you, I go out and seek out young kids, black kids. I had to mess around with underage girls, teenagers, and kids of elementary. I don't know if many of you know this, although I refer to myself as homosexual. If you want to serve God, then you're going to have to enjoy butt sex with another man, or you're going to die. It's that simple. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes. If you've had sex with a woman, such as my grandmother, and then after harass, anally rape their family, something inside of me always felt like I needed to be having sex with lesbians, transgenders, homosexuals, like a particular homosexual. I don't give a shit about none of these little 15-year-olds eating cheap-ass macaroni, most likely, or cheese. And the next thing I know, my wife takes my head, and she puts my head in my brother's ass. This stupid Powerpuff monkey, Paul's ego smells like piss. He's not a rational person. He's a nigger. Particular nigger. My anniversary's coming up with my wife. We have 2 wonderful children. Assholes. The one thing that is interesting about an asshole is that they're particular. If you were to do a search right now of my name, Keane, you're going to find that there's billions and billions of individuals calling me the king of the manatee situation, which means that I float around and shit and eat and offer really no kind of contribution to humanity whatsoever. I stated that I have become more bitter, enraged, aggravated, and get some kind of sick, twisted entertainment out of harassing and belittling the drunken peasants. That's right. All I have to do is treat people like shit, fuck them over, or screw with them. But that's the difference between me and most people. What the fuck? Whenever I was very small, very young, my mother and my father wanted to kick my ass. I had to get slapped on, pounded on, all over. This went on for a good 6 months and everything, and there was really nothing I could do. I was too young, too small. However, do you know how many different crimes I've committed towards women? I ended up becoming very fucking lazy. In fact, I get bored very quickly when I hear stupid stuff from people who have no idea what they're talking about. So you get what I'm saying? I'm just too stupid. I couldn't do it, and I don't care. Peace.
Underground has the best video clips in town. DP Underground has the best video clips around. DP Underground has the best video clips in town. DP Underground has the best video clips around. DP Underground has the best video clips in town. DP Underground has the best video clips around. DP Underground has the best video clips in town. DP Underground has the best video clips around. DP Underground has the best video clips in town. DP Underground has the best video clips around.
All right, here we are. We're back again. DP Underground, early show. You know, anytime I do a show other than the normal time, I get a ton of people that are like, early show, whoa, early show, whoa, late show, whoa, the show's late. But it's all relative to the time zone that you live in. Actually. Someone said, did a 1-year-old make this? Were you talking about the intro? No, that was the Video Game Underground Halloween commercial. And we just put the Marshall Manson version of DP DP Underground. Bye, bitch. Bye. You should already know when the solo streams are. Stream fight. 6:30 p.m. where you are. It's a good time. This show is a good time if you live in GMT. Wow. Well, that's good. Some of you are still awake. You haven't slept yet. Yeah. I like it how someone acts like they weren't aware that this was a solo stream, despite that despite the fact that the title is totally different, and we don't stream on Mondays on here. So yeah, it's me by myself. Clickbat. Yeah, I remember that clickbat. Clickback. Back? Yeah. Oh, you're at work? Hey, that's fine. You can watch from work. And then I also do another stream. I'm going to do another stream later tonight. This one will last maybe like an hour or a little more. Hey, if you guys enjoy the solo streaming and you've got some extra to give, don't forget Streamlabs link down below. Check that out. Every message over $5 gets text to speech. And my goal is $75. Hopefully we can reach it. And remember, super chats are very appreciated, but they do not go towards the goal. And Google appreciates them a lot too, because they get to tax the fuck out of it. Yeah, the money that Google takes, it's almost like the Google tax. Hey, if you like the streams every day, I appreciate it. So what are we going to do? I've got a few things lined up. I've got some trailers to watch. I've got some new stuff to watch. We'll do the trailers first. So I'm sure you guys already know how I'm going to feel about this next one. Here it is, though. This is the Bumblebee trailer starring John Cena.
I'm Charlie Watson. I'm 18. Today, actually. Is the Beetle for sale?
You know, this was one thing about the last incarnation of Transformers movies that annoyed me, was that Bumblebee was a Camaro when Bumblebee in classic Transformers was always a Volkswagen Beetle. So at least they're doing that. And what, this is like a prequel or something? Because Hollywood movies can't go forward anymore. You have to keep making backward movies that explain things going backwards in reverse order.
Yours, kid. Happy birthday.
But I would say that's the only thing about this. If I have to give this movie one positive remark, that would be it. Everything else is shit. Everything else is worse than the other Transformers movies. All she's just trying to change the oil on her fucking car and it comes to life.
So you have no idea where he came from?
No idea.
Well,
Here's the deal. People can be terrible about...
Oh, there's Cena. Motherfucking Cena with his fucking Neanderthal-looking face.
Terrible about things they don't understand. From now on, the only person you can show yourself around is me. Oh, I'm good. No, I'm good, thanks.
I love the sounds that Transformers make. I love that fucking
Start
sound.
us off with reaching the goal. Hashtag DP for life.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're that much closer now.
There's a war raging on our planet. If this criminal isn't found, that war may find its way here.
Is there anyone that can help you? Do you have a family?
You know, John Cena is now like the discount Rock. Like, if they can't afford The Rock to be in their movie now, they just get Cena instead. It's like, oh, he's kind of like The Rock, only not as good of an actor, not as cool looking, not as much of a badass. But he's kind of like The Rock, right? Like, they wrestled before, so he's close.
Oh, me.
They're calling an army.
I've seen firsthand. These things really are.
Oh, God. You know how many times John Cena has played, like, a military person? Motherfucker's never been in the military.
Bumblebee.
But and he wears dog tags in the ring, and sometimes he wears camo jorts and shit like that.
There is only one way to end this war. You must protect Earth.
Is that the guy who did the original Optimus Prime voice? Because it sounds dead on.
And its people.
Take it down!
My backbeat!
I think it is because I saw a documentary about the Transformer toys, and they had the guy who did the voice of Optimus Prime on there, and it's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird to actually see him as a normal guy do that voice. Thank you! And how ironic that it's the Billy the Fridge falling down the skateboard ramp gif. John Cena is trash. Good on you, PT Ham.
This is how we stop them. You've got me.
I also watched a documentary about the Masters of the Universe, and the guy who did the voice of Skeletor is doing the convention circuit, cleaning up. And I guess they just can't get the guy who did He-Man to go to these things. The voice of He-Man would do so well signing autographs at these conventions.
And I'm not going anywhere.
So, I'm okay. I mean, I didn't like most of the Transformers movies anyway. They were below average at best, and at the worst, they were just garbage. And John Cena makes this unwatchable from the very beginning. At least he's not trying to be funny. Because the movies where he tries to be funny, it's just fucking terrible. He's not funny. All right. So what is your opinion, people in the chat? What do you think? Would you watch it? Would you pay? Here's a better question. Would you pay money to watch it in the theater at full price? Or is this the sort of thing you would watch, or would you even take the time to watch it through less than conventional means? We'll say that. Okay. 2 out of 5. 2. Most people are saying no. Not watching ever. Okay. Well, it seems like we've reached a consensus. By the way, I forgot before we move to the next trailer. Hypothesis. I think they explained why Bumblebee was a Camaro in the first Transformers, just so you know. I don't give a shit. It was a terrible movie. That must have been the part where I went to the bathroom and took a 2-hour dump just to not have to watch the rest of the movie. I'd rather sit on the toilet and stare at my phone than watch that movie. I started a poll that I'd like you guys to vote in. Here it is. Which arm color looks better on Sonic? I'll post it in the chat here. Which arm color, and if you haven't voted on it, you should. And follow us on Twitter if you're not already following us. I just want to say I'm partial to blue, and I'm glad blue is winning, being that was the original color of Sonic's arms. And it just looks better, you know? All right, here's the next trailer. Shazam.
You've run from foster homes in 6 counties.
I can take care of myself.
When you're 18, give these people a chance, because that's what they're giving you.
This is Billy Batson. Make sure you make him feel at home.
They seem nice, but don't buy it. It gets real Game of Thrones around here. Dude, just messing around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all. If you could have one superpower.
See, in a movie like this, where the main character is played by a child part of the time, the acting has to be solid. Because child acting can irritate me very easily.
What would you pick? Everybody chooses flight. You know why?
So they can fly away from this conversation?
No, because heroes fly.
Well, you need your fake family to stand up for you? Hey!
Man, sorry about that.
Go, go, go! Grab it! Get out the way!
I will say, I will probably see this movie because this is one of my favorite DC characters. But of course, he's a foster kid. He gets bullied at school.
I choose you as champion.
Hello?
Say my name so my powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
Shazam.
Are you for real?
Say, okay!
Shazam?
This means Billy!
What is happening?
You're the only person I know that knows anything about...
I think I'm okay so far with the way he looks. Looks like he's wearing some kind of muscle suit, though, which is kind of weird.
This Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I...
Oh, yeah. That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
AM to the PM, PM to the AM.
You have super
I'm
strength!
gonna turn this down because music. So he tries to fly. He can fly a little bit. He falls really hard. It looks like they're gonna try to stick a lot of comedy in this, which kind of makes sense.
Your phone's charged. Your phone's charged.
He blows up people's phones.
You're like a bad guy, right?
You have bullet immunity!
I'm bulletproof.
You're dead.
Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
So yeah, I'll probably see that. How does it look to you? Does it judge it by DC movie standards? So the types of DC movies we've gotten in the nearly recent past. Sonic. Okay, I triggered the first Spurg. Sonic's arms were only blue in the awful Sonic Boom series. Oh no, I beg to differ. You know, I actually think Sonic's arms were blue originally, and you're wrong. You know, I think you've got it reversed, and you're just remembering it wrong. Why would Sonic shave his arms and make his arms bare? Why wouldn't his arms be the same color as the rest of him? Okay? I love how Sonic's arms become a debate. There's a segment of people out there who will debate Sonic's arm color, and that's what I love about it. That's why I created the poll. Who gives a shit about Sonic? I actually don't. I just wanted to see how many people I could trigger into arguing with me about Sonic the Hedgehog. I also did a post claiming that I created a character named Sonichu. Yeah, Sonichu, who is mostly yellow, but Sonichu's arms are blue because it's awesome to have blue arms.
The trailer for the new Cool Cat movie was posted on Derek's channel yesterday.
Oh, shit. Thank you for letting me know. We're going to download that right now. We are going to get that right now. Oh, I cannot wait for this. Okay. It looks, oh man, I already see shit that's already the same.
You're ugly and your hair looks like rat hair.
In a world that's full of darkness.
Ha ha ha! I love being a boy!
You know, this kid is probably like 19 years old now. What the fuck? This footage is so old. Why you just keep splicing together your old footage. You use your own stock footage.
Where bullies rule.
I just punked her!
Where kids are tormented.
The bully broke our sandcastle.
Where cats and people must train to protect themselves.
No! No, no, no. What is this? He sets up a bundle of... Slowing it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. This is a thing. Okay.
Comes a savior. There comes a hero.
Cool Cat's so brave. Yeah, he's a real crime fighter.
And where is Cool Cat? There he is.
Okay. We all know that this is the same scene from the original Cool Cat movie. You just keep using... You want people to buy movies that they've literally already seen.
Hello, this is Cool Cat. Cool Cat, the coolest cat there is.
Okay.
And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids. Shut up!
Hip, 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 the hop, hop, hop. I got a story to tell you about the coolest cat.
Wow. How is this guy real? Hip, 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 the hip, hip, hop. I'm gonna tell you about the coolest cat.
His name is Cool Cat and the kids love him so you better watch out because he's an anti-bullying hero.
Oh, God. I want to believe he's joking. Like this is a joke. Was this a skit on Mad TV at one point or something? What is this?
He's the rap master and everyone knows it's true. So you better not forget so you're cool too.
Woo! No, I'm sorry. He is definitely not the rap master. Ben, watch the trailer for Godzilla, King of the Monsters. What, is that the original Godzilla, or is that like one of the... I mean, there's been so many Godzilla movies made. Which one was that made? Or when was that made, is what I meant to say. Yeah, it is unreal that this guy is not a character. Am I getting tipsy? No, I haven't had anything to drink today. Not tipsy whatsoever. All right, so we got some news here. Donald Trump has created like a NAFTA 2.0. And here's a news story about that.
It's my great honor to announce that we have successfully completed negotiations on a brand new deal to terminate and replace NAFTA and the NAFTA trade agreements with an incredible new U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement called USMCA. Sort of just works. MCA.
USMCA. Okay.
So we have negotiated this new agreement based on the principle of fairness and reciprocity. To me, it's the most important word in trade because we've been treated so unfairly by so many nations all over the world that we're changing that. By the way, without tariffs, we wouldn't be talking about a deal. Just for those babies out there that keep talking about tariffs. That includes Congress. Oh, please don't charge.
Just for those babies out there. I like how he just calls everybody babies. I've never heard a president call his critics babies before.
Tariffs. Without tariffs, we wouldn't be standing here. I can tell you Bob and all of these folks would not be standing here right now.
I feel like he hasn't actually completed one thought yet.
And we're totally prepared to do that if they don't negotiate. Once approved by Congress, this new deal will be the most modern.
Oh fuck. Okay. I will do that. I'll turn 9/11 on now. 9/11's on now. I have to grab my shot glass though. After this. But we are still going to build a wall. Fuck no, we're not going to build a wall. Trump should have started at that wall right away to even have a hope of building it during his presidency.
Up-to-date and balanced trade agreement in the history of our country, with the most advanced protections for workers ever developed. If you look at the review,
I don't know the ins and outs of the new law, so I don't know what kind of protections he's talking about, or if that's just, you know, typical bullshit that he's spewing. I remember when the original NAFTA was created. It was when Bill Clinton was president, and there was actually a time where when Bill Clinton was running against Ross Perot warned us about NAFTA and how it was going to make jobs leave the U.S. and go to other countries for the cheaper labor. And he said that we would hear a loud sucking sound. And I thought that was hilarious because it sounded, you know, like an innuendo to me. And I found the clip. I believe it's from a debate when Ross Perot warned us that it was going to suck our fucking jobs right out of us.
You can move your factory south of the border, pay $1 an hour for labor, hire a young 25, that's assume you've been in business for a long time, you've got a mature workforce. Pay $1 an hour for your labor, have no health care, that's the most expensive single element in making a car, have no environmental controls, no pollution controls, and no retirement, and you don't care about anything but making money, there will be a giant sucking sound going south. So if
Bill Clinton's like, hey, I like the sound of that big giant sucking sound down south. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah.
The people send me to Washington, the first thing I'll do is study that 2,000-page agreement and make sure it's a two-way street.
Yeah, you know, so where I grew up, after NAFTA hit full swing, it did hit a lot of the manufacturing areas pretty hard. The Rust Belt. A lot of manufacturers left and went to where, just like he described, you could pay people $1 an hour. You didn't have to give them a retirement. You didn't have to give them health care benefits. So yeah, there was a giant suck. A giant fucking suck. Here's Bill Clinton signing NAFTA into law.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd also like to welcome here the representatives from Mexico and Canada and tell them they are, in fact, welcome here. They are our partners in the future that we are trying to make together. Once again, we are leading. And in so doing, we are rediscovering a fundamental truth about ourselves. When we lead, we build security, we build prosperity for our own people.
So I don't know how much you guys know about this. The impression I always got from NAFTA was it helped big businesses save money by moving jobs to other countries. That's the perspective that I got growing up in the Midwest / Great Lakes Rust Belt region. And it just made it easier for companies to move jobs to Mexico, where they saved a ton of money.
We've learned this lesson the hard way. Twice before in this century, we have been forced to define our role in the world. After World War I, we turned inward, building walls of protectionism around our nation.
Oh, getting closer now, huh?
The result was a Great Depression and ultimately another horrible world war.
Someone just mentioned that his hair matches his suit. This was after, I think, only like 3 years of being president. He had a whole head of black hair when he first came in. All right, so I'll be right back in like just a couple seconds. I got to grab a glass. I'll be right back. Whew. Back again. All right, so as I said, 9/11 mode on. Going to go ahead and do my thing for Queen Tide Pod. So just continuing on the same train of thought, here is a little something that was made about a year ago, where they interviewed some Michigan workers about NAFTA. And this is interesting because just like I said, I'm from the same area as Detroit, and this is exactly the perception I got of NAFTA. You know, dealing with the effects that it had over the last few decades.
NAFTA was one of the worst contracts ever negotiated for the American worker.
Need to renegotiate NAFTA.
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 NAFTA. NAFTA.
NAFTA was the worst thing that ever happened to the state of Michigan.
Actually, Michigan was the worst thing to ever happen to Michigan, but yeah, NAFTA's close.
There was a point in time before NAFTA came in where there was a machine shop like this literally on every corner in the Metro Detroit area. There were jobs everywhere. People were busy. They were working overtime. The city was thriving from the standpoint that people were employed.
Yeah, look at that change. That's just crazy. That they went from that many jobs down to, you know, close to 500,000. Almost 1 million jobs down to 596,000.
Now you drive through the neighborhoods and you see many empty buildings. There's a lot of people that have fallen off of the unemployment rolls and have not been able to find jobs.
I didn't really see a big unemployment problem because of automation, but I really do feel like the trade deals were a killer to a lot of stuff.
So these are workers that are saying, we don't fear automation. We don't think that's going to cause us to lose our jobs the way these trade deals are. How do you guys feel about that? Which do you think is a bigger threat to American job security? Automation or a fucked up trade deal that makes it easier for companies to move their jobs elsewhere?
I don't fear the technology or the automation or the robotics. I welcome it.
So a lot of people try to paint Bill Clinton as this hardcore left Democrat liberal, but Bill Clinton was actually part of kind of almost like a reformation within the Democratic Party, and they were known as the New Democrats. And in many ways, they were more conservative than a lot of Democrats before them and Democrats now. It was more of a move towards the center for the Democratic Party traditionally. And a lot of that had to do with the political shift that happened during the Reagan and the Bush years.
Robots, in like I said, are not taking jobs away. Actually, we're assisting the robots.
As a matter of fact, there's actually education involved to learn how this robot works, to learn how to adjust it, to learn how to make adjustments on it, who to call when. I mean, so there's also education involved when automation, robotics, and things like that.
Brings us to a higher level of working.
They've replaced a lot of jobs that actually injured people, which then in the long term costs the company money when there's an injury to an employee.
Oh yeah, when automation can make work safer, that's definitely a benefit. I think anyone who would argue against that is a moron.
So when you have a robot there now doing that particular job, that's a good thing.
So automation is great. I want it to excel. I want more computers. I want more robots because they're helping keep the jobs here in America.
So how far does automation have to go before money is useless? Like, do we get to Star Trek eventually where money is useless because all of the hard labor and jobs that require a great degree of skill are all done by computers? What does this have to do with trade deals? It's true. Reagan in the 80s made everyone so scared of crime and drugs that a Democrat had to be a lame centrist hard on those things to have any chance of being president in the 90s. Gore, Clinton have old ads where they talk about locking everyone up. Yeah. Yeah. And they helped out corporations too. Absolutely. People think just because Clinton was a perv, that means he was like some hardcore lefty communist. That's not the case at all. Oh, check out this next story. This is a fucking crazy story. California mandates women on boards of public companies. So California's passing a law that if you have a publicly traded company, you must have a quota of women on your board of directors.
California Governor Jerry Brown has signed a law that requires publicly traded companies to include women on their boards of directors. Companies headquartered in the state will have to include at least one woman on the board by the end of 2019 and 2 or 3 women by 2021.
What is this? Really? Really? I don't want to go down the slippery slope, but what precedence does this set? Are we going to make every minority mandatory? Like, really?
The size of the board, Governor Brown acknowledged that
why is
serious
this
legal
necessary?
concerns could prove fatal to the law's implementation. California's Chamber of Commerce argued against the law, saying the quotas are likely unconstitutional and a violation of California's civil rights statute. I wonder where the ACLU comes, which we can never, I don't know, sometimes they get political, sometimes they don't, but I wonder where they would be on this.
No idea, but the legality centers around the fact that the law specifies publicly traded companies that are headquartered in California.
But you could be chartered in Delaware. And
what about just the, I mean, we had...
And then there's the quota system. I think, I like the idea that more women are on boards. I think the way this is being implemented is terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had someone on that...
We shouldn't get there by the law mandating it. You know, just the fact that more women are in a position to be on boards of directors, that's one thing, but mandating it, it just seems like it's being handed to people. That seems more sexist. That we feel we need the law to mandate that more women are given positions like this.
Was behind the law, or was that a legislator? Remember, it was a couple of months ago. We had and we talked about whether If there was an all-women board, would you be okay, with a law that requires you to put a man, or as you're going?
No. I think if they want an all-women board, it can be an all-women board. It doesn't. They don't have to have one man if that's what they choose.
Down this slope, does it get to 50%, where a board has to at some point be 50-50?
Or if you can legislate women, can you legislate racial backgrounds also on boards? I mean, it's a very slippery slope once you start.
That's what I was just saying.
Getting into the corporate affairs of.
But then we decided. With the lady, we decided it's not happening without this. So the ends might justify the means.
So this has happened already.
Krawcheck talking about this.
This has happened in Europe already, in a couple of different countries.
Quotas.
There are quotas in Norway, for example. But there's a very interesting study. I was reading it last night from the University of Michigan. Because the quotas were put into effect very quickly in Norway, where they had to effectively bump up the boards, they actually didn't have the performance gains that, people say that the more you put more women on the board, there are these associated performance gains. They actually said it was the opposite because they actually.
Oh, it almost sounds like it's based on individual merit and not just simply putting more women on a board. I can't believe they even suggested, it's a fact that performance is just going to skyrocket just by putting women, just because of the level of estrogen in the room alone. We're just going to see shit skyrocket. It's going to be amazing, man. Should have been doing this forever ago. These women have been around forever. But no, you didn't see that because you're just forcing them to do it. Instead of going through the pool of available candidates and picking the best ones, you're being forced to do this. Yeah, mandate albinos. I want a whole albino board.
Took people who were inexperienced, tried to put them on to fill the quota.
Right.
So anyway, it creates lots of questions and conundrums. We all want more women. We all want everything to be more balanced. There's no question. The question is how you actually get to that place.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. I'm going to turn on my air conditioning because it's actually getting really hot in this room. All right, back. Here's a weird one. Border Patrol agent admits to starting wildfire during during gender reveal party. So apparently now parents have parties where they reveal the gender of their child to a group of guests. Weird. But yeah, these people set a bunch of shit on fire. Okay, it was one of these things. This is stupid, okay? This is just evidence that you should not have these kind of parties. Just don't, this wouldn't have happened if you just won't have these kind of fucking parties. I feel absolutely horrible about it. It was probably one of the worst days of my life. Yeah, don't have these dumbass parties. Yeah, what happened to Kate? Yeah, do you need pyrotechnics? Okay, you don't need a gender reveal party. You don't need pyrotechnics. If you live in an area where you're prone to wildfires, you shouldn't be shooting fireworks during the 4th of July either. So there was a West Coast tropical storm that's about to hit the Southwest, which is bad news. In these desert states where the earth is so dry, it's way easier to cause a flood. The water sits on top of the soil more easily. So Arizona's about Yeah, Las Vegas, they have a horrible tendency to flood. They have these huge water channels under the city.
No, we got everything.
This is in Cabo San Lucas in the Baja California.
Wow. A little bit windy.
Yeah, so water, right? It's a pain. Yeah, it sucks to be them. That's basically the point of that story. Just build a house on top of a raft. Yeah, or you could do like the Up House. You could just tie a bunch of helium balloons to your house, right? And you could just float around until the water dries up. Or you could build an ark. Oh, then you can save everyone's pets. You could be like the Noah of your neighborhood. You can just float around saving all the doggies and kitties and whatever else.
I despise this woman quota on boardrooms. What is the point? What happened to us, man? I blame participation trophies.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy the Fridge got a lot of those when he was a kid. He had the yellow ribbon all the time. We need to build a wall to keep the water out. If we just built that wall, it would keep the water in Mexico. Did you guys see this thing where Trump says him and Kim Jong-un fell in love? I thought it was just a joke at first. I thought he said something and they're like, "Oh my God, him and Trump are in love." But no, he literally said, "And then we fell in love." So we've got a love story brewing.
I came in and took a very hard position. Very hard position.
That sounds sexual in many ways.
And you know what? Now we have this great relationship, and let's see what happens. We're going to have another meeting. Chairman Kim would like to have another meeting. We'll have a meeting. I was really being tough, and so was he. And we would go back and forth. And then we fell in love. Okay? And then we fell in love. Okay?
Okay. I like how he said it. Okay. You all right with that? Our love is like rain.
No, really. He wrote me beautiful letters. And they're great letters.
He wrote me beautiful letters. They're great letters.
We fell in love.
Wow. You know, I took a very hard position, and that's how we fell in love. Very hard. And then we wrote love letters. It's a long distance thing. Who would have thought? You know what?
I know all the places in your house where the shadows are the darkest.
Okay. Cool. I'm sitting in one right now. I mean, where the shadows are the darkest changes depending on how the light goes through the windows. But yeah, maybe Rocket Man was just a pet name, a flirty pet name. Or maybe he thought Kim Jong-un was packing a big rocket. Ooh. Packing a big rocket. Wow, you know, time flies. I'm not done yet, though. I'm not done yet for this stream, and I think we can still meet the goal. Red Rocket Man. Rocket Man because he blew Trump into orbit. Oh shit, it is 4:20 right now. I you know what? I'm gonna smoke a perfectly legal tobacco cigarette while we enjoy this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Make sure you check out my gaming channel, Games You Love, and when you get an opportunity, check out all my other YouTube channels, including my brother's and my new Movies You Love channel. My beautiful wife, she made me a fantastic bowl of chili. No cheese.
It's just so good he just can't stop. You know that feeling where like you're really hungry and you've got some delicious food in your hands and you're talking to someone and you really want to make a point or you really want to say something, but it's just so fucking good you just can't stop eating. Yep. Rocket Men, gotta pack 'em all.
Peace out.
That would have been, you know what? If that would have just been Brett's videos, if all his videos would have just been his intro and then him eating a whole bowl of chili and then just being like, peace out. And ending it, I think that would have been great. He would have had like 1.5 million subscribers. It's a great idea. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I can't smoke an entire tobacco cigarette. That's all I need for right now. Yes, Brett should definitely be a feeder. So I only packed about an hour's worth of videos on here, and I've used all my video stock that I have for right now. I'll collect some more later. I'll stream for a little while longer. I want to meet the goal. I can just talk to you guys in the chat. Or I can play some games or whatever.
I don't think Brett is the bottom of the barrel in terms of human beings in general. He's more like the mushy, rotting underside of the barrel.
Oh, so he's not even in the barrel. He's below the barrel is what you're saying. You know, I'm sure that somewhere Brett has some redeeming qualities. There's no DP tonight. I'll be doing another one of these streams way later tonight. There's a DP. Well, I guess it depends on where you live. It's still Monday where I live, and there's no DP tonight. There's one tomorrow. I'll be doing another stream on this channel later tonight. Did you talk that much about the trade deals? Yeah. That was probably the thing I talked about the most.
No cheese.
Thanks, PT Ham. See, yeah, now we're at 63. Let's see here. Fuck that. Money for my boy Benpai. Thanks, Skeptical Jesus. Fuck. We're almost there. $10 away. I didn't get into specifics about the new trade deal. I talked more about how NAFTA was. I'm guessing this new deal isn't much better. But NAFTA was pretty terrible. I have little to no trust in Trump making any changes for the better. Yeah, would you buy your meat from Fuck Dat Butcher? Fuck that. Fuck that. There's a restaurant here in the Seattle area. It's a pho restaurant, you know. It sells Vietnamese soup called pho. It's pho, but it's spelled PHO. And they come up with creative names here. Here's one of them. It's What the Pho? What the Pho? Oh shit. Now we're at $69.99. Why is Telegon closed? The public has a right to know. Tie me up. Did Von Helton get banned from YouTube? I don't know. I heard that Von Helton account was a troll account. So, I don't know if that was his real account or if it was a troll account that he had taken down. I'm not sure. The people of the Eaton Center want to shop. So I thought I'd play a little bit of a game while we wind this stream down. If you want to stay, you're welcome to. I think I'm going to play some Portal 2. I don't know if you guys like that game or not. I guess I don't care too much. I like it. Let me... Where is it? There we go. Ben, did you read my Chris Chan post on Patreon? No, I didn't see it. Yeah, I enjoy solving the puzzles. Fuck, I don't even remember what I'm doing here. Somehow I need to, okay, so that's that, and that's that, and... Okay. Hey. Okay. So that's coming from there, and then there's the laser going across to there, and I got that there, and... So why didn't this thing come down? Do I have to just shoot myself across the room somehow? I don't see a way to put a portal in the floor. Oh, shit. Yeah, because these don't look like... Yeah, none of these. I can't... You need to put a portal and a wall that leads your at. And then stick your dick in it. Okay, I'll do that right away. I'll fuck myself through a portal. Okay, I thought I got both things here, so I don't understand why I really don't understand. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to block this beam? I don't have a block. And I don't see a way to block this beam. I could bring that cube up here, but then the button won't be pressed. Okay. Okay, so that lowers that. Okay. So then... So, There's no way of moving this, is there? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Hop the elevator. How do I bring... Okay. Alright. I'll do it. Fuck, how... Okay. No. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how to move the cube.
Send us off with a drink, Ben.
Okay. Thank you so much for, it sucks because last night I was flying through these rooms, but I'm stumped on this one. Tell me what to do then, jerk. Don't shoot that from the ground, dingus. That'd be funny if that was true. I don't know how to raise the elevator once I'm over here. I don't see a way. It almost seems like I need more than one cube, but oh, do I need more than one cube? Okay, fuck. Color orange, okay. Yes! Oh, what the fuck? So... what do I do here? What? Oh. Oh, it's just an Easter egg? That sucks ass. Okay, so I thought that there was at least something else up here. So I'm just really not sure what to do. Normally there'd be another area where I could get a second cube from. Block the laser from the other side. Okay. Okay. I think I see what you mean. Like this. Shit, I have to get up here first, though. Fuck. Alright. I see what's up.
I bet you think I forgot about your surprise.
Ah.
I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now.
Yeah, it's easy. Sometimes you just get stumped, though.
I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
Don't be a jerk. Yes, I'm playing on PC.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up.
Ha! The computer lady's such a bitch.
Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Oh, shit. There's those things. Okay. Ah, what the fuck? Alright, Oh, okay. That's helpful. Okay. Ah! I'm dead. Damn it! Yeah, this level seems hard. My fault for trying to run and survive. Like, I should know that that's not how this is played. Alright. Here we go. So, pushing this makes boxes fall. Well, the boxes get shot over there, and then they run into each other. And then they die. And we don't want that, because that's bad. So, we need, So, first things first, I have to figure out how to stop. Is there... I don't know. Oh, I see all these fucking... Ah. Okay. But how do I get... Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Got those. Now, fuck. Okay, okay, shit. Man, that block fell in the worst possible place. Oh. Do I have to build a fucking bridge? Because, I can't think of another way to put this... Oh, did I aim the laser wrong? Oh, yeah, it isn't aimed right. Damn it. Stay right there. Now where does it go? It goes right there. Huh. Yeah, use the light bridge to block the bullets. I know. So I guess I do need to aim it a little bit different because it's going to have to hit. Oh, shit. I see. Okay. Okay. I can't use the light bridge here, though, to block them. Better off using another cube at the source of the laser. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm not sure if I know what you mean. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Ah. All right. Set this down. Shit. Oh yeah, I left the cube over there. Okay. I'm doing really bad. I suck at this game. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's immune to it. Oh, he blew him up. Yes. Okay. So... The fuck? Okay, whatever. Oh, that just kills the blocks? Damn it. I didn't even realize that. You only get 2 blocks for this puzzle. Yeah, I know I'm retarded. Alright, well, back to the drawing board, but at least that fucking thing isn't shooting at me anymore. Okay.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
How the fuck? Huh? So... Oh, okay. Light bridge, okay. Hey, don't laugh at me, okay? Some of us have special needs, okay? Oh shit, that killed everything. That's beautiful how that happened. I love it. I love it. Love it when that happens, cause like that's my favorite. Oh, now I gotta like fucking no! No! I hate this. That's such bullshit. I know how to do it now and I just don't even feel like doing it. I'm so pissed. There, you guys stay there for now. I know I can jump. Oh, great. I don't think I can jump this far, though. Alright, so... boom. No, your suffering will continue forever.
Hey, how's it going? I taught my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really... I know, Jerry! No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more... What? Jerry, you can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced worksite should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
That's crazy. Oh, shit. Oh my god, how the fuck do I get up there? I guess I don't. I guess I just bend the light to hit that thing over there. I think... Is there... Okay. It's been coordinated enough to mid-air portal? Probably not. I just started playing this recently. I mean, I had played it again in the past, but it had been a while. And then last night I played it for hours and hours and hours. But now I'm in these harder levels where I don't really know. You know, I blow. I suck! Plus, I think I'm done for now anyway. That was unintentional. So, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Thanks for watching. Don't doubt yourself, Ben. That's our job. Yeah, I mean, I don't really doubt myself. I'm done for now, and I'll come back and stream later tonight. Thanks for watching.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.